Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Can I close? Big back, big back. Oh, girl. Guys, it's your girl Chef Joy, and welcome back to my channel, Say What is Vegan. Today, we are getting ready to get into one of the most favorite desserts. We are going to do an old-fashioned cast iron style peach cobbler. When I tell you, you ain't never had nothing this good. It's super easy, it's delicious, and it give your grandmother a run for her money. I'm getting ready to show you all the tips and tricks so you can be the talk of the dinner, the barbecue, the cookout, every holiday. Make sure you don't skip a beat. Don't run through this channel because I'm going to lay so many tips and tricks on you because we're going to make sure this is nice, golden, brown, buttery, and absolutely delicious. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get every notification there is because this is where you're going to find the best vegan recipes there is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Chef Joy is where you need to be. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so I'm using some fresh peaches for this recipe. I am actually using some South Carolina peaches. Wait, I literally thought these were Georgia peaches. That's what it said on the sign. But anyways, we're going to use these South Carolina peaches. They are a little bit hard. I know they say you really want to use them when they're super ripe, but I add enough sweetener to it that it's going to be all right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and peel these peaches. Now, if you have some that are super ripe, you may want to just boil them a little bit first. And if you're wondering if I washed my peaches, no, not yet, because I'm peeling off the skin and I'm not eating the skin. So I'm actually going to rinse this part of my peach. All right, next we're gonna add in some cane sugar. Now, all granulated sugar is not vegan. You definitely can look up the different brands to see which ones are bone char free. If you don't want to use the cane sugar, you can use some raw sugar and you also can use agave nectar, but those measurements will be different. Just kind of taste it as you go. Like I really can't give you an honest measurement on those. But I am using my granulated sugar. If you're like, Chef, I got diabetes, don't even make this dessert. It ain't for you. Or if you want to make make a Splenda version, make a Splenda peach cobbler, okay? But I still be worried about like the bread. Like just don't do it. Don't do it, Cletus. Don't do it. Next, we're gonna give this a nice stir, and I'm gonna actually taste my peaches at this point because I want to check for the tenderness because it is gonna bake some more while it's in the oven. And then I also want to know if I need to add any more cinnamon or nutmeg. I want to make sure all those flavors are there. That salt already went in to enhance the flavor, and I'm also going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Now, also, I have a special ingredient. This one is optional, but it absolutely takes this recipe over the edge. All right, so our secret ingredient is Grand Marnier liqueur. If you ever question about if your liquors are vegan and wines are vegan, use a website called Barnivore. I am not endorsed by them, but that's where you can find out like up-to-date information on if your liquors or your wines are vegan. But let's try these peaches. They are definitely still ripe. Okay. Ooh. That's gonna be good though. I actually could use a little bit more sugar, right? Y'all seen all that sugar that I put in there? I actually could use a little bit more. If he's like, Chef, I do not drink. One thing to know, whenever you're cooking your alcohol, once it heats up, the alcohol, the effect that makes you like intoxicated, it's already cooked out. It just leaves the flavor behind. That's why this Grand Marnier is the perfect, okay? The perfect flavor. All right, so we're gonna let this bring up to a boil for about 5 minutes before we add in our cornstarch slurry, which is actually gonna thicken the entire peach cobbler before it goes in the oven. We're gonna go ahead and spray our cast iron skillet. So we're spraying our cast iron skillet because we don't want this to stick to the edges because it's gonna be extra crispy and gooey. Now, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, you can absolutely go ahead and use a baking dish, but you still wanna do it the same technique. My oven has been preheated to 400 degrees. And I'm gonna go ahead and add another stick of plant-based butter in it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in my oven. We're gonna go ahead and add our cornstarch slurry into our filling. And this is what's gonna thicken it up. So it's our cornstarch and a little bit of water. And we're gonna give that a nice mix. And we're gonna make this easy crust. Now y'all know the crust is the most important part of peach cobbler. If your crust ain't right, your cobbler ain't right. Nobody wants to eat bald head cobbler. Don't nobody want to eat doughy dumpling cobbler. Don't nobody want to eat uncolored cobbler. You want a nice toasted brown, thick, crusty, rustic, crusty, all that good stuff. You want it to taste like all that good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, can I close? Big bag, big bag. That peach cobbler is hot, okay? Super hot. I've let it cool off for like 15 minutes because this right here is a work of art. I can't even wink. I'm trying. Baby, get that scoop. I might need to, I feel like almost a leaf. I need to cut this. Ooh, the thick layer of bread. Ooh, look at that luscious glaze, y'all. Ooh, oh my God. Now, you know this is a good cobbler when you got more bread than you got the juice. Baby, listen, that makes a delicious peach cobbler. You can't tell me this isn't the greatest thing you've seen all summer. It's like the cinnamon sugar is just sitting here right on top. And these caramelized peaches. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, girl. Girl. This tastes like candy. Like, oh my gosh. It tastes like candy bread, crumb snatching goodness. Oh, oh my. I cannot make this up. Let me go ahead and get y'all to the end so I can get off this camera. Make sure you try this recipe out. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Do yourself a favor. Do the world a favor. End bad peach cobbler. End world hunger with this recipe, okay? Oh, hold on. Got a little piece of in my mouth. Say What is Vegan is where you're going to find what the best recipes there is. Forget about vegan. The best recipes there is. I'm Chef Joya, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.